Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. Tesla now down 51% in the past 3 months to $225 per share. So is now the time to buy, or is there more pain ahead? So in this video, I'll break down exactly why Tesla stock is dropping, what key factors are in play, and whether this could be a golden buying opportunity ahead or a trap. So obviously, Elon Musk revealing his political ties and where his loyalty lies was one of the biggest reasons why Tesla stock has been dropping. It's actually erased all of its White House gains. The Department of Doge. Not a lot of people are liking what's going on in the White House. The country is still divided 50-50, so whatever he says, as long as he's under Trump, people are going to be hating on Mr. Elon Musk, and that's not good for Tesla stock, which shows this 51% decrease in the last 90 days. Now, another thing that's happening at the exact same time is Q4 2024 deliveries were 495,000 vehicles globally, a record for the quarter, but the full year 2024 deliveries saw a rare decline totaling 1.79 million, or down 1.1% from 2023, which isn't a big deal because it sounds like, well, at least sounds like it's not a big deal because it's only 1.1%. But this is extremely rare for Tesla stock. It's the first time it's ever happened in a decade, and it could be signaling stagnation. And a lot of investors are thinking if Tesla can't scale their car business and their car sales globally, then why does it have such a lofty premium behind the stock? This is where things start getting interesting because a lot of people think that Tesla is just a car company, but they're missing the bigger picture. Tesla is collecting billions of miles of driving data from their cars, and their AI advancements could give them a serious lead in autonomous driving and full self-driving in the next decade. Additionally, the Tesla humanoid robot project is still in very early stages, but if it scales, it could become $1 trillion business on its own in the future. Remember, as of right now, $225 per share. Tesla is at around a $700 billion valuation. So for Optimus Robots segment of the business, could be $1 trillion business on its own. Shows the huge potential if you're thinking long-term, 5, 10, even 20 years of being a Tesla investor. And that's where your loyalties want to lie. With Tesla, it's not smart to think about the next 1, 2, or 3 years, or even the next 4 years. You really want to be playing the long game with them, buying the dip, hoping the stock gets pushed down in 2025 to around under $200 per share is the ideal place, in my opinion, that I think it could get pushed down to. However, after this 50% price cut in the past 3 months, I am back to dollar cost averaging in Tesla under $225 per share and buying a little bit heavier under $200 per share, and even closer to $150 per share, I think is a great place to be buying, specifically for my long-term accounts that I'm not really going to be touching for the next 10 years. And remember, an all-time high is around $470, around $500 per share. So if you buy under $250 per share and hold to an all-time high, which in my opinion could probably take around 3 years to get back to those levels, that would still be a 100% gain. So if you got a 100% gain over the next 3 years, would you be happy? I know I would. So that's why I'm making Tesla and continuing to make Tesla a part of my personal portfolio, dollar cost averaging and under $225 per share for the long term or till new all-time highs. And it'll be interesting to continue to track Tesla over the next few years to see how this political nonsense plays out. Also how the macroeconomic plays out, and also the deliveries on their Teslas. Now, the third sector of the business, which we haven't even touched on yet, is Tesla Energy and Superchargers. EV charging infrastructure and energy storage could be massive revenue streams outside of just cars, and that's already happening. They have the largest charging network for electric vehicles, and other legacy brands like Ford and GM are wanting to use this supercharger network that Elon Musk has built up. Elon Musk has made it clear Tesla is building an AI and robotics company, not just an automaker. The big question is, how long will it take for these bets to pay off? Short term, the risks are real because if demand weakens with cars, further, the stock could definitely go lower under 200 and closer to $150 per share. But the long term is massive because once they get everything under control, Tesla's AI, energy, robotics division could be a huge driver in the future. If Tesla drops to 140 to 160, I think that would probably be the absolute bottom. And that's probably when I would actually start buying the heaviest and going out of my way to purchase as many shares as I possibly can at 140 to $160 per share. That could be the best long-term buying zone in my opinion, but I'm still interested, very interested, under $200 and even under $180 per share. So at the end of the day, Tesla is a high risk, high reward. If you believe in Musk's vision, holding long-term could pay off, but patience is key. And if you want to see where analysts lie, you can see it's a huge range, kind of like how we talked about, as low as $120 per share, as high as $550 per share. My range was closer to 140 to 160 per share on the low end, and $450 to $500 per share on the high end. So pretty close to what analysts say. However, on average, they have a consensus that in the next 12 months, it'll be around $323 per share, which projects a 43% upside from low. So buying the dip is always extremely important in companies you believe in because it's the biggest way to get in at a low price and be a long-term investor, part of the company. Get in at, if you have a great average cost in a company, the odds are you're probably going to be holding it for a longer time because you're not afraid to sell because a lot of the profits are there. So here you could see where analysts are coming from. A lot are lowering their price targets. Some of these analysts are going down from $440 per share to $320, $515 per share to $430. So be cautious, stay vigilant, but also act on opportunities when they're available because that's how you make money, is when you buy when there's a lot of fear and a lot of uncertainty and a lot of doubt. And a lot of black swan events is also a good time to be investing and buying assets at a low price. So that way you can buy low and sell high. And if you guys appreciate that video and my take on Tesla stock, slap a big thumbs up on this video. If you are going to be holding Tesla for long term, comment below your thoughts on this video. And by the way, if you've been following my videos for a while but never checked out my Discord, make sure you message me on Instagram to check out that Discord because it's really awesome. It's a great community that I've built and you'll absolutely love it. I can almost guarantee it. I'll even give you an opportunity where you can try out 1 month and you can cancel anytime. You don't have to, get locked into a commitment or contract or anything like that. Try 1 month, and if you don't love it, then cancel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.